Hi everyone, my name's Lexi. For my persuasive speech, I did decide to talk about social media and the effects it has on our mental health today. I want to start off with I want you guys to think about what you do the first thing in your morning. And I bet all of you guys said check your phone. Social media like Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok have become such an important part of our lives we might not even realize it. Around 90% of the world probably goes and picks up their phone and might not even realize it's the first thing they're doing as soon as they open their eyes. I became interested in this topic because just becoming more aware of social media and how fake it really is showed me how important it is to have others know how it affects our mental health and how much stress it could really give you and how bad it could really be in ways. People don't realize how much time they spend online and how much it could actually give them stress, anxiety, and really ruin their self esteem. The first problem is that too much social media can negatively affect mental health. According to Harrison, in social media and youth mental health, excessive social media can increase stress, anxiety, and depression in a lot of young people. A lot of teens and young adults spend days and hours every day scrolling through social media. Sometimes people might not even realize how much time has passed and they keep watching videos and checking their notifications, and before they know it, the day goes by. A lot of teens and young adults don't realize how unhealthy it is to be on social media this much. Social media can create pressure, and people are constantly comparing themselves, which I feel like we can all agree that we've all done at some point in our lives. Seeing the perfect picture, expensive lifestyle, edited pictures can make people feel insecure about themselves. You might see someone your age doing so much better than you, and you might not even know that in reality, they're just showing you the good parts in their lives and not the struggles, because no one ever wants to be that vulnerable on the internet. One major problem in social media is comparison. According to the Social Media and Youth Mental Health, um, people often compare themselves in real life to unrealistic posts online, which is just what I said. Most people only post the best parts of their lives. They use filters, they edit their videos, and they hide their struggles. Because of this, other people may start to feel like their own life is not exciting or good enough. Another cause of pressure could be for likes or follows and how much attention someone gets. Many people care too much about how many views they get or likes, or if their post doesn't do well, it could really hurt their confidence or ego. Another problem is unhealthy screen habits. Social media apps are designed to keep people scrolling for long periods of time. What starts to feel like a few minutes can easily turn into hours to half your day. Too much screen time can also reduce face to face communication. Instead of spending time with family or friends in person, many people spend most of their time online. This causes a huge effect in our youth's mental health because it just going outside and saying hi to your neighbor or a friend not only could help your day go a lot better, but also theirs, affecting everyone's mental health in a positive way. Even though social media can negatively impact our mental health, there are some ways it can create easier habits and healthier habits. One solution could be limiting screen time. I've tried this and it's done wonders for me personally. Everyone who has an iPhone, and I'm pretty sure Android too, you could go to your settings and set a certain amount of time and only limit of certain apps that you can use. You could have certain times in your day where you have no access to social media at all. And that doesn't mean that you can't use your phone. You can easily set it to ways to where you still call, text, and use basic apps like the news. Other ways that you can do this is just Obviously, just having self restriction and just taking a break, even a short break, can help people feel a lot stressed and a lot more focused. People can also replace screen time with healthier activities like exercising, spending time outside, reading, or hanging out with your family or friends. That is really so simple and easy to do. It doesn't even have to be something people might consider healthy. Instead of shopping online, you could step out of your house and do it in person. Just being outside and surrounding yourself with people and just taking a breath outside away from social media can help you so much, even if it's just for a couple of hours. And even then, you might feel the time fly by because it just helps you so much. Um, Even spending time with your family and friends, if you take the effort to go talk to your friends and your family, you're not only getting yourself off of social media, but you might also be helping them, and in that way, helping both of your guys' mental health. Spending more time in an in life conversation instead of online can improve so many relationships and build them so much more stronger in ways you wouldn't be able to do in social media. It can also improve your mental health, like I said. In my conclusion, social media is not always bad, but using too much of it can affect people's lives in a negative way. So I want to draw back to everything I talked about how excessive social media can affect mental health and what causes this problem and what habits we can do overall to be better in our well-being. Again, too much social media can increase stress, anxiety, and depression, and low self esteem. Comparison. Comparison is one of my biggest viewpoints because I feel like I personally can connect this to a bigger level than any other thing I talked about, and I feel like a lot of people can too, whether they want to admit to it or not. We all look at other people, even our age, and might be a little down, being saying, oh, if this person can have it, I should be able to have that too. If this person looks like this at that age, why don't I look like this? And so on and so forth. I think even off of social media, if we just take the time to just realize we are our own people and we have our own path and our own time, and everything will come when it needs to be, everybody would be a lot happier. um, Pressure for attention. A lot of people also use social media as their livelihood. But sometimes using that and getting too caught up in the likes can really badly affect someone's mental health and just how mean the internet could be. That being your full time career can take a real toll on you. So I would say, especially people who use that for their career, need to prioritize their mental health and just going outside. And unhealthy screen habits all make problems worse. I know a lot of people use social media or the internet to research books and learn more knowledge. And like I said, social media could be an amazing thing, but also learning outside of that can also really affect and make a really big difference. But if we take the times to set screen limits, take breaks, and focus on healthier activities and kind of swap out our social media intake for something even a little bit more healthy, can make a huge difference in our lives. So the next time you find yourself endlessly scrolling on social media, I really hope you ask yourself if this is really helping or hurting your mental health, and if there's something better you could be using for your time. Thank you.